What is going on, everybody on YouTube? Steve here, Raiken Profit, RaikenProfit.com. Welcome to a Saturday morning garage sale haul. We've got a bunch of stuff that we picked up, and you might be able to see it all. We got a lot of stuff behind me over here. We got a bunch of stuff that we're going to be going over today that I found today going out garage selling for about 2 hours. I'm here in Connecticut. I'm 29 years old. It was a cold, somewhat cold, chilly, rainy day. The rain was coming on and off, so there wasn't a ton of garage sales today. I probably hit maybe 15, not much. There really weren't many garage sales around here. I did bump into a fellow subscriber. I noticed that the back of his pickup truck was empty as well, so it wasn't extremely abundant with garage sales today, but nevertheless, found quite a few really profitable items, and I'm going to share that with you today. So we got the reseller guy in the house. What's going on? We got Fiona. Good to see you from the UK. Glad you guys are here. I just juiced a cucumber and some, what else today? Cucumber and I forgot what it's called, but got a green juice right here, some lemon, some ginger, some cucumber, a whole bunch of little greens. So I'm going to be sipping on this while we do the haul. Love it. Absolutely love it. What's up, Matthew? What's up, Dwight? Just waiting for everybody to come on in. If you guys haven't been watching my channel lately, be sure to check through some of the previous videos over the last week. I've been doing a lot of videos about clothing, eBay tips. We've been talking about selling books. I've done some garage sale hauls as well. So be sure to check out my channel. There's a lot of pretty cool information being dropped lately, especially if you're new. What's up, Joseph? The Treasure Gnome, what's going on, man? Good to see ya. Also, another piece of side news before we get into this. I don't know if you guys know, but my mother actually got approved on Merch by Amazon the other day. And we've been uploading some shirts to her account. Right now, we're tiered off at 10, and we can only upload 2 a day. We have 9 shirts up, and we just made our, what was it, our 4th sale so far. So that's pretty exciting. Hoping to get tiered up soon. And we just got 10 new designs to our designer. So we're hoping to get those back soon. So planting seeds, guys, that's what it's all about. You know, maybe you sell on Amazon only, plant some garage sale seeds and start flipping some stuff on eBay, or plant some Craigslist seeds, start flipping some stuff on Craigslist. Regardless of what you're doing to make money now, whether it's a full-time, part-time job, start planting seeds right now, because there's so many opportunities out there. But what most people fail to recognize is you've got to plant the seed. You've got to take the initiative with these different types of money-making platforms like eBay and Amazon and Craigslist and Merch by Amazon and Kindle and all these things. You've got to take the initiation and plant the seed. So hopefully that hits you in the right place today. Yeah, I think we're ready to get rocking and rolling. If you guys are ready to jump into this garage sale haul, do me a big favor and go into the comments right now and say, Steve, I am ready. Steve, I am ready, and hit the like button. That'll let me know that you guys are ready to jump into this, and I'll determine what we should show off first. I'm also going to show you guys a couple thrift store finds that I came across yesterday. So I've got a bin full of thrift store finds as well. I'm going to share with you what I paid, what I hope to sell them for, and any other relevant information that's going to help you guys out. So I do have the comment section right over here on my other MacBook. So we're going to dive into that. So if you see me looking over here, that's what I'm doing. So Dwight is ready. SW3 is ready. Reseller guy, Megan, Natalie. What's going on, Natalie? Storm Chaser. Everybody is ready to roll. So let's start off with, some small items. This was thrown into the to a bundle. This really isn't worth much. I'm probably going to just lot it up with a bunch of other like blank tapes and whatnot. So some of these items I show you might not have much value, maybe 2 or 3 of them, because more often than not, when I'm at a garage sale, I'm not buying just 1 item or 2 items. I'm bundling up, 4, 5, 6 items if possible. And that's really beneficial, because the more items you get together, the better chance you have of putting together a really good discounted deal. People at the garage sales are willing to take less if you buy more, especially if you're at the garage sales where they're just trying to get rid of stuff, right? There's 2 different types of garage sales. There's one, the people are having it because they have too much stuff. They just want to get rid of it. Their pain point is space. They want to get rid of it. The wife is nagging the husband, or vice versa. They want to get rid of it. They don't care much about the money. They just want to get rid of it. And then the other type of garage sale is a person who, they might want to clear out some space, but they're really looking to make money. They might be a reseller, they might be a flea market person, or they might have the eBay sheets printed out at the garage sale. They're looking to make money. The lot that I got this in, they were just looking to clear out space. So that's not really worth much. But lesson here, look for this blank media that's brand new in the package. Some of these do really well, especially if it's like 7, 8, or 9, or like 3 or 4 in a lot. This is just like, it looks like a single or a double TC30 Max L. Not worth much, but just going to point that out. Here we've got a brand new in the box Yahtzee electronic handheld game right here. This was actually $2, and I bundled this with this item, which I think is pretty neat. You know, a lot of people might pass up on this item, and I'm not entirely sure what this is going to be worth. It's like a little, it's almost like a little, like, it's not a messenger bag, but it's like maybe something a woman would, you know, put over her shoulder or something, I think. Not, I don't know. The neck, I have no clue. I'm going to stop pretending I know what this actually is. But it's like a little tiny bag, right? But it's LL Bean, and it looks cool. The color's great. It's got a nice strap. It's just in excellent condition. I don't know what this is worth. Again, I paid $1 for this and $2 for that, so I paid $3 altogether. Someone help me what the heck this is called right here. But it's definitely older. It's got an interesting little design. LL Bean. Certain LL Bean stuff can do really, really well. Crossbody bag, lunch bag. I'm going to look that up right now to see if I could find what this thing is even worth. Sometimes it's tough to determine what the value is of something because there's no like distinguishing marks. Okay, it looks like we have a number inside right now. Let's see, LL Bean, and the number is 277868. I don't know if that's going to bring up an item, and it's actually not. So I'm going to have to do some research, but I'm thinking, I don't know. What do you guys think this is worth? I'm thinking maybe 15, 20 bucks, maybe more. I don't know, maybe less. You'd be surprised that some of these kind of nothing special type of items, they can bring in some good money. I don't know. That's a risk though. For $1, I'll take that risk all day long. Boston Bruins hat. This was actually a thrift find from yesterday. I think I paid $3.99 for this. So it's not in the best of condition, but it's older. It's corduroy Boston Bruins. And I might as well show you this other item as well that I had gotten at the thrift store as well, since it's kind of goes along with this hat. Check this out, guys. Paid $15.99 for this. This is a Boston Bruins satin jacket made by Chalkline. This is a great, great score right here. Probably shoot for like maybe 75 or 80 bucks on that. I'm not sure if I can get that, but anything satin, oh, it's like hard to breathe. This thing kind of stinks. You can tell, you can tell it's been sitting in like the basement. I got to put this thing down. I could barely breathe. Holy mackerel. That's like really dusty. Whew, you're going to see Raiken Profit pass out live. But anything Chalkline, anything satin, you know, Boston Bruins, you're not going to lose money on that. So some people are saying 15, 20 on that LL Bean crossbody bag. So for $1, you know, that'll ship first class. Definitely some money to be made. So I'm going to need your help with this, guys, as well. Any guesses what brand this is? What do you guys think? I know what brand it is, but I want to see if you guys can guess. This is 100% leather. Looks like some type of like, I don't know if you'd call it a briefcase or a messenger bag. No, probably not a messenger bag. It's got the little brass lock-in mechanical things right here. 100% leather. I mean, I guess you would call this a briefcase in a sense. Wow, Cyber Clone got it correct. This is Coach. And you can probably still see the tag. The tag is right here. $5 for this right here. So this is 100% leather. This just feels such high quality. And when I saw this, anytime you see something leather, you want to investigate a little more. And when I saw this, I'm like, this is interesting. If it has like an interesting brand name, we could be in it for some money right now. Cyberclone saying it's a man purse. No, that's Gilberto saying that. Cyberclone saying all about the turn locks. That's what it's all about. So there is a identifying number inside. When you look inside, it is Coach L4C 5274. I looked that up and I couldn't figure out, like, I couldn't find any sold listings. So, any advice for what you would call this and how you would look this up? Is this men's or women's? First of all, I think it's a men's, but I could be wrong. And is it like a briefcase in a sense? It's really thin though. It is 100% leather. So, for $5, let me know. Do you guys think it's a good buy? Would you buy it or would you pass? Would you pick or pass? Put it in the comments. Would you pick it or would you pass on it for $5? 100% leather, Coach bag. Somewhat of a rhetorical question. Um, check the sold listings. Yeah, so I don't think I was putting in the right keywords when I was searching it. I don't think I put in briefcase. So definitely an interesting item right there, Coach. Anything leather with a really good brand, reseller guy's going to pass on that. So Raiken Profit's going to come in and scoop it up. Of course, everyone's picking on that item right there. $5, guys. Coach leather, can't beat that. Celery. I just got a new juicer the other day. It's an Omega. Love it. Celery, one cucumber, a little bit of ginger, a little squeeze of lemon. There you go. This thing is going to get me going. New in the box, Scrabble Flash. New in the box, Scrabble Flash. They were asking $5. I actually bundled this with this. I bundled it with, where is everything? Oh, okay. I bundled it with this, and I bundled it with this. So I got the 2 bike seats, I got the Alpine backpack, the Toomey messenger bag, and this for $20. And scanning this in right now, let's take a look on Amazon. Anything new in the box, I'm typically going to put it on Amazon. So I'm going to scan the barcode, and it is coming up 70,000 Raiken toys. So that is fantastic. And it's coming in at $28.77. After fees, it's going to pay me $20.27. So after shipping and everything, I'll make about $19 on this, and then minus whatever my cost of goods is. Average that in at about $3. About a $15 profit on this item. And yeah, it should be a pretty quick flip. So that was a pretty cool little garage sale find right there. Going to need to look these up. We might just do it right now. This is I'm looking for an identifier. It's a Specialized bike seat right here. Specialized right here. There's the little logo right there. Specialized is one of the leaders when it comes to cycling. I don't know how exactly I would look this up. I don't see any. Actually, I see something right now. It's Specialized Milano. So I'm going to look this up as we are live. Specialized Milano seat. Let's see if we could figure out what this is worth. So I paid probably around, I got 5 items, $20, 3, 8, 9, 12, 15. So let's just say I paid $4 on average for each one of these items. Condition is used. Cool. So I think I see one that's sold. Let me double check. No, that's a different one. I saw a different one on eBay. I'm looking on the sold listings right now. One that sold for 40. Here's another one. Let's see if this is it. It's a little different. I see them selling between 30 and 40. So I'm guessing probably around there, anywhere between 20, 30, $40 for that. Really nice bike seat. Here is another one. I don't know much about this one, but it looked very high end. Looks like the name is Velo. Let me take a look. Velo bike seat. Are there any other model numbers on this? Sometimes it's tough to figure out what it is. So I see a couple things. So these aren't selling for as much. So that might not have been a really good pick, but I'm pretty confident I get at least 20 to 30 bucks on that. It just looks really, really nice. Hunter Smith, why does everyone who does resale obsessed with G-Shock watches? I actually found this G-Shock for $1 at a garage sale. So I just like to have it because I work out a lot. I go to the gym 5 days a week, so I like to time my sets and everything. And it's just sturdy. You can go underwater. You can take showers with it. It's very indestructible in a sense. So that's why I like to wear it. Here's a cool little find that I found. I need to make sure that all the cards are in there. Check this out on eBay, guys. It is Phase 10 Masters Edition. Phase 10 Masters Edition. I'm going to look that up. Phase 10 Masters Edition. And even the used ones were going pretty well on eBay. Coming in used, I see them $32.99, $39.99, $29.99, $24.99. So looks to be pretty profitable right here. It was a quarter. I paid 25 cents for this. Opening it up, it looks like obviously it's been used. So I'm going to have to double check that everything is in there. But it looks pretty complete. I've got the manual. The cards look to be stacked all the way up. So I'm going to double check that. But that might be a cool little flip right there. 25 cents from a church sale. I love church sales. You can get things dirt cheap. And, there's typically good margins. Just put in Coach 5274 and the item comes up. So let me take a look. Coach 5274 leather. So, oh, wow. You guys are freaking good. I'm telling you, you guys are absolutely amazing. So where is that bag? I want to make sure it's the same one. I'm like connected to the computer right now, so I don't want to rip this out of the socket. Okay, here it is. So I showed this bag earlier. This is a Coach leather briefcase, and I was trying to figure out what it was worth. I want to make sure that it says 5274. Okay, it does. 5274. I'm looking on the sold listings right now. I see one that sold for $90. Let's see if this is similar. So I'm literally looking at one that sold. Yeah, that looks to be actually, it's a little different because that one doesn't have, that one has a strap at the top. But I see one that sold for 90. Yeah, it looks similar. It's not the same exact one, but I'm probably looking at between 50 and 90 bucks if I had to guess on that. Bundled this with those items I showed before. Be on the lookout for these messenger bags, guys. Right here, you see this? It's like a little cyclone. This is Timbuktu. Really, really nice, well-made bag right here. Timbuktu is the brand. I've sold these in the past, probably 5 or 10 of them. Usually get between 30 and 40 bucks for them. Sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more, but in this for about $4. Nice find. Here's another cool find that I came across. I ended up lotting this with, where's that other item? You're gonna have to take my word for it, but I found a brand new in the box DVD set of 24. It was season 3 or season 6. I got that and this for $10. So they threw the DVD set in. I'll probably get like $5 after fees on that item, maybe less. The 24 series doesn't really go for that much. And I'm still looking to find these exact ones. Harley Davidson leather boots with the heels. These are women's. So let's just say I'm in these for about $9. Harley Davidson is a very, very strong brand. And the woman said she paid $150 for these new a couple years ago. So I think they smell like cigarettes, which is like starting to screw with my sinuses a little bit. So I'm going to put that down, but I'm hoping to get maybe 40 or 50 on those, maybe more, maybe less. I'm not sure. Got to do some more research. Paid $1 for this right here. Here we have one of those old classic Boston pencil sharpeners. And the model is, where is the model? This is a Boston Model L. So it's a little rusty, it's a little dinged up, but somebody will find value in this. And I was looking at the sold listings, probably looking at, I don't know, $15 or so on this, maybe a little less, maybe a little more once I clean it up. But at the bottom, you actually screw this into the table, and yeah, she threw in some pencils. So just a little small item that'll, be pretty cool in my eBay store. Oh, here it is. So this is what I had bundled up with the Harley Davidson boots. 24, season 5, 7 disc. Um, these things are all over the place. I'm restricted on Amazon, so I'm gonna have to put it on eBay. Maybe $7, maybe 10, maybe 15. I don't know. The sold listings were all over. Found this Lowe Alpine bag right here. This is the Contour All Sport 30. Really nice, high quality. Probably get around, I don't know, 35, $40 for this. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less, but probably somewhere around $35 to $40. It's in good shape. All the zippers are intact. There's no tears. There's no rips. There's no holes. Everything seems to be in pretty good shape. So be on the lookout for this brand right here. Definitely an excellent outdoor brand. Megan says, I found a brand new in the box underground dog fence for $10 today. That's a pretty crazy score. So let me know in the comments. Do you guys want to see some video game stuff, or would you prefer to see some other smalls? Video games or smalls? Let me know. I'm looking in the comments. I'm going to take a sip. Thanks for all the likes, everybody. I appreciate it. Got these things thrown in with some video games. So I'm gonna dive into the video game story. Looks like people want to see the video games. So I was at this garage sale, and the garage sale was outside, and then it was also inside the garage as well. And I noticed behind kind of the area where they were taking money, there was a box there, and I saw these sticking out of the box. And then there was like 30 other VHSs in it, but I saw these two sticking out. And I asked the woman, I said, hey, are those VHSs for sale? And she goes, no. Like, that was her first reaction, no. And then I said, well, what about the blank? What about the brand new and the box one? She goes, yeah, I'll sell those. She didn't want to sell the other VHSs because it was like home movies and stuff from, childhood and whatnot. So she said, you could go back and take a look at it. So I went back and I started digging through the VHSs to see if there's any more of these. And guess what I saw sticking out? Well, under the box. All of a sudden, I started to see this. Can you guys tell what this is? Can anybody see this? Any guesses? What is this that's sticking out? If you were to just see this at the bottom of the box, would your mind be intrigued? Yes or no? What is this, guys? I'm not going to show it to you fully. I want to see if there's any true hustlers, because if you're a hustler and you've been in the game for a while and you see this thing starting to stick out, you know exactly what this is. But for what system? It's not SNES. Yep, classic NES. Boom. So I see this thing at the bottom of the box, and I'm like, whoa, there's NES. Because finding NES and SNES and N64 games, anything with this kind of grayish color, is getting harder and harder nowadays. So all of a sudden, I'm trying not to show any emotion. I'm like, okay. And also, there's like a bunch of resellers around me. I could tell everyone's going crazy. I'm in a neighborhood garage sale. So I don't want any of those resellers to see this, because video game nuts, they will freak out. They will go crazy and start upping the bid and going nuts if they see this. So I'm like, I find this, I put it on the ground, I put this thing over the top of it. And then I put the other one under it. Like, I wedge it under because I don't want anybody to see what it is, because I don't know what else is underneath it. What do you guys think this is? If you guys were digging and you started to see this, hold on, let me bring it in slowly. Does anybody know what this is? What is this, guys? Some of you guys might have already seen it. Any idea? What's this gold? What is in this box that is gold? Any video game nuts, any guys will know exactly what this is. And now I start to get really, really excited. Yep, Megan and Cyberclone, Matthew, Brian Baker. What's going on, Brian? You guys got it. Zelda. So I find Zelda. So I'm really, really excited. I keep digging and I find one more. Nothing special. It's Blades of Steel. So I take all three of these. I wedge them underneath this because I don't want any of the other resellers to see what's going on. And I found this as well. It's a a Whirlpool refrigerator filter right here. So I get all of these together, and I'm just like, well, what will you take for this? And I don't want to like be like, hey, what will you take for this Zelda game? Because I don't know what's going to happen. And she goes, well, make an offer. And I said, how about $3? And she goes, how about 5? And I said, deal. And she says, you want a bag? And I said, certainly. And she threw it in the bag. And I was glad because, you know, any reseller sees this thing, they're going to be like, oh, I'll give 10 for that. I'll give 10. Trust me, people do that. So threw it in the bag and walked away. $5, all of this. This is going to make me about 25 profit. These two, I don't even know. I'll probably just lot those up together for a couple bucks. And then, you know, this is going to bring in about 20, 25 bucks. And then these two, probably not much, you know, $7, $5. So that was pretty cool. That was a pretty surprising score at that garage sale. You could have got jumped by those other resellers. I'm telling you guys, a lot of you folks might be thinking I'm being sarcastic and I'm joking, but you do not know how crazy the video game resellers get. Like, they are so freaking crazy out there. Once they see that gold, it is all on. Okay. All right, cool. So let's see what else we've got here. All right, guys, this is a really interesting find. Any guesses on the brand? Anybody who's into this type of stuff, you're gonna know what this is. This thing is built really nice. It's a waffle maker. Any guesses on the brand? It starts with a V. You might know if you look in the title. This is a great brand right here, guys. This is Villaware. Let's see. Okay, cool. So this is Villaware right here. This is a Villaware 1,000 watts model 2003. This thing is in like mint condition. It looks like it might have only been used a couple of times. If you guys are ever at a thrift store or a garage sale and you find Villaware, always look it up, find the model. I didn't test it. I didn't think it was necessary. I mean, the thing is like mint condition right here. Probably 30 or 40 bucks on this. Asking 5, offered him 3, met in the middle at $4. So that was a pretty cool little find right there. I'm going to look this up one more time because I want to see what the value of this is. So I'm going to look this up by typing in, I'm going to eBay, Villaware. All right, Villaware model 2003. And this thing is in like spectacular condition, probably way better than anyone else's. So I see one that sold for 28, one that sold for 35 plus 12 shipping, one that sold for 40 plus 12 shipping, one for 59. So I don't know. This thing is in like minty condition. The one that sold for 59, oh, mine's in pretty good condition. Maybe even better than that one. I don't know. So maybe around 50 bucks I'm thinking on this. It's more expensive on Amazon. Let's take a look on Amazon to see what this is selling for. It's always good to take a look at both platforms. Villaware model 2003. So on Amazon, actually, I don't even see it. Maybe I have to take out the model number. Okay, that's not coming up. All right, I don't see this coming up on Amazon, so I'm gonna have to take a look into that. But that was a pretty cool find. Check this out, guys. $2 a Harley Davidson. What is this? A Stein, right? Harley Davidson right here. Phenomenon. I'm not sure what that is. I'm gonna take a look to see what this is going for. I just popped on it $2. Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson. Can't even see the model. Phenomenon. So sometimes you just got to go with your gut. Let's see if I made the right decision or if I made the wrong decision. So I see one that sold for 17 with shipping, 15 with shipping. Yeah, I'd probably bring it in at around 15 to 20 bucks on that item for $2. First class if you get in a light enough box. I'm thinking about 19.99 to maybe 22.99. I like it. It's in great shape. Pretty cool item right there. Versace Pot Pie, what's going on? Finally made it to a live stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. Be on the lookout for these guys. Brand new in the package, carbon monoxide alarms. They always do really well. I don't think you could sell these on Amazon anymore. Let me take a look. I think I'm restricted. It might be hazmat or something. Let me see. So on Amazon, it's 183,000 rank home improvement. It's actually selling 20 bucks, no FBA. On eBay, it's probably going for around 15, if I was to guess. Okay, now I want to share with you guys a couple more cool finds. Came across a bunch of these cow parade little glass little cow things. I'm not really sure what they're made for. They're not piggy banks. I think they're just cool little things. Check that out. Just probably put them on like shelves and whatnot. I found one. I found 4 of them. Oh, wrong side. It's by Westland Giftware. Cow Parade right here, right? Cow Parade, yep. Found 4 of those. Someone in the comments is saying those are collectible. These are actually really cool, guys. These cows are like super nice. They're all like in the package new. This one's the Sky Cow. I'm probably gonna lot these up together for maybe like, I don't know, 60 bucks. I'm guessing maybe around there. I have to do some more research. I'm in it for 10 bucks for all 4 of these. So these are some really cool cows, collectible, as somebody's saying in the comments. I mean, look at the attention to detail, just very nice. My girlfriend's actually from Nepal, and I know a lot of people out there, they worship the cows and whatnot, and there's a huge following for cows. People love cows. So figured I would take a shot on that. Some of these things are super dusty. Cyberclone says go higher than that. Some are 50 a piece. Yeah, I need to do my research. I'm just kind of throwing out numbers. And when I quote things, I try to quote things lower than I think, or like I try to quote things conservatively, because I know some people will take my word to the T when you definitely shouldn't. You've got to do your own research. So I always try to quote things a little lower than what I think I might get. Here's another cool find. I always say this, but when you're out at garage sales, try to find things that you may need in the future, or something that you want but you didn't pop on it because maybe you just didn't feel like you wanted to spend $100. This is this thing's heavy. This is a Kenmore dehumidifier right here. Looks like they're selling on eBay for around 60 to 70 bucks plus shipping. I actually need one for my basement area with my my eBay and Amazon workspace, because it gets a little humid down there. So we tested it out. It worked well. 20 bucks. I mean, you cannot beat that. 20 bucks. So, don't forget to buy things to flip, but also things that you may need in your life that you might spend a lot more for. Abdul's asking, hey, man, I need some help. Is it all right to create an eBay business account using a company name that is not established yet? Yeah, I don't see any problem with that. You can open it up under an LLC, or, you could open it up just as a sole proprietor under your name. So no big deal, either or. Okay, what else do I have here? Those might be all the garage sale finds. Again, there wasn't a ton of garage sales that I went to, so it's not like it was like Jackpot City all day long. It was rainy, it was cold, and quite a few garage sales that I went to that I found on the yard sale app, they just weren't there when I got there, because I think they just kind of canceled everything due to the rain. Let me get into some of my thrift store finds. If you guys are enjoying this so far, give me a thumbs up, guys. We got only 50 likes, but 124 people watching live. So I know there are some people out there who want to hit the like button. They just need a little reminder. So let me see how many people I nudged to hit the like button. And I will show you guys some pretty cool finds that will help you to make some money, because that's what this channel is all about, helping you guys to make money. Oh, it looks like we got about 8 or 9 people who needed the nudge. So I gave them the little Raiken nudge. Any guesses on what brand this is? Can anybody tell? This is the same brand right here. Any guesses? I know they're weird. They're really, really weird. I want to see if we have any shoe hustlers in the house. These are 100% leather, and I'll give you a hint. The brand starts with M. Versace says you got my like already. I appreciate that. I went garage selling. I left the house around 8 o'clock. Fire Seed says good deal on the humidifier. Thank you. Thank you. Spooky Hearts. I want to see the Nepalese girlfriend. Maybe one day. Nope, not Cole Hans. Cyberclone says they're ugly. Uglier the better. Mephisto. I know that brand. I don't know how to pronounce it, but no, it's not that brand. That's a great brand. Josh has got it. Josh has it. MBT. Look these up, guys. MBT on eBay. Leather. I don't know exactly what they're selling for. I think these were probably around 50-ish, maybe these 40 or 50-ish, I'm guessing. I've got to do some more research. Paid 12 for the bigger ones. Paid 8 for the smaller ones. 100% leather. They're in really, really good shape. The bottoms aren't really worn that much. Pretty good. So make some good money on both of these. Good brand. I've sold them before. Here we have a new in the box Cyber Power Surge Protector. Gonna throw that on eBay. I don't remember what this is selling for. Probably around, I don't know, 20 bucks if I was to guess. Keep an eye out on Surge Protectors. I probably won't put this on Amazon because the box is a little dinged up. So got to be careful over there. These are all thrift store finds I'm going to share with you guys that I found yesterday. Here is a Lynx SYS or a Lynx YS wireless G broadband router, brand new in the package. A little outdated, but I think I could get probably around 40 or 50 for this. That's $6.99 right there. So this was really cool. Did I just mute you guys? Okay, I'm back. This is really cool right here. So I went to Savers yesterday, met up with Mama Profits over there. And if you guys like me on Instagram, we put up a picture of some books that we had found. Well, to be honest, those were her books. I just set up the picture. But she says, hey, Steven, I got a gift for you. And we always do that. You know, we go at the thrift store and I'll give her some profitable books. She'll hook me up with something. Typically, she's giving me something she doesn't want to deal with. But anyways, she hooked me up with this. How nice of that was Mama Profits to give this to me. Brand new in the box, apples to apples. And check this out, guys. I am going to scan this, and you'll be shocked what this is going for. 534,000 rank, $40 after fees. I'm going to make $29. You know, give around 28. I paid 5, so I'll make $23 profit. $23 profit after all is said and done. Linksys, is that how you pronounce it? Thanks, Derek. Apples to apples. I'll make $23 profit on that. How cool is that? Some more cool little finds. Got a Star Trek puzzle from Goodwill yesterday. That was $3. Also found this cool little Star Trek mix and match adventure set, brand new. I'm gonna throw this on eBay for like $15 or $20. Just interesting. It was $3. It's kind of a risk, but I thought it was pretty unique. Little stickers from Star Trek. Hey, what's up, Sheriff? Good to see you. And here's the last item I'm going to share with you guys. This was a pretty cool find yesterday. I did pay up for this. I paid $8. This is brand new in the wrapping. Scanning this in, it is coming in at 43,000 rake. Boom, great rank. $29 minus the investment of 8. Let's just say 10. I'll make about 8 or 9 bucks profit on this. This will sell within a couple days. I can almost guarantee you. What's up, Cody? Good to see you. So those are my finds. A lot of garage sale finds, a lot of thrift store finds. And yeah, hopefully you guys learned something. Maybe got a feel for what I'm buying, why I'm buying it, you know, good brands, what I'm paying. And hopefully you can go out and replicate this in the future. So I'm going to take a look at the comments over here and see what's going on. Jacob Edwards finally caught a live video over here in the UK, but still love your videos. Very helpful. Thank you. I just got a text from Mama Profits. She said, what did she say? Oh, wow. So Mama Prophet says, in the back of the book, I have about 8 top pages folded, maybe one corner of the book a little wear. I'm not sure. She sent me a picture of a book she literally just found a couple minutes ago from Savers. You guys probably can't see this, but it's called Introductory Astronomy and Astrophysics. 850,000 rank, 18 reviews, so it's not bad. New is coming in at 91, and used is coming in at 84. So she'll make $65 minus probably 5 or 6 it's going to cost for the book, because Savers is jacking up their prices. So Mama Profits just scored pretty well. That was cool. Storm Chaser says, thank you for sharing your finds. Learned a lot today. Glad you learned a lot. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Rabia, what's going on? Hello, hello. Sorry if I'm destroying your names, but much respect to everybody watching. Marvin says, lunch break over. Bye-bye, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Brian Baker says, learn something new every day. Tyrone says, like this, even if you are from Texas or Nebraska and not vegan. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How do you clean the price from the sole? Rubbing alcohol will typically take the marker out. So I'm just going through some comments. If anybody has any questions right now, feel free to ask away, and I will answer all the questions you guys have. Shrath says, your videos are really helpful. Thank you. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Joe Crane says, good find, Steve. Good morning. Thanks for watching, Joy. Do you pop on jewelry? I typically don't, because I really don't know what I'm doing with jewelry. So I typically stay away from the jewelry. Tanner Video says, great. We are in Connecticut. What part of Connecticut are you in? Maybe we could meet up and do a little garage sale sourcing adventure sometime. Neo says, I wish you could give classes in person. We do meetups every now and then. If you saw the video the other day, we held a Connecticut meetup. So we met up with about 20 people or so. So if you're ever in Connecticut and we're having one, be sure to check by. Brian Baker, man, why you stalking my store, Brian Baker? I don't even give out my store ID anymore. Back off. I'm just kidding. It's funny. I don't even give out my store name anymore. Just because I've had issues in the past, and I don't really care if people think I sell or I don't sell. I'm 100% transparent about what I do. But people, they find my store. I don't know how. I know Brian. We go way back, but he's been commenting for a while. But people, they like hunt my store down. I don't know how. They must watch my haul videos, and they want to see. They want to see what I'm doing, but the thing is, here's the thing, guys, I'm nothing special, right? People think, Steve, he's got 60,000 subscribers, 58. He must be doing $1 million in sales. He must know it all. I don't know jack. I know what I know, I'm just an average seller, and, part-time. I'm not full-time, and, people just want to see, I guess they're just curious, but, I'm nothing special, guys. I'm just a normal guy, just like anyone else out there. I'm just sharing my journey with you guys. So, if you want to hunt my store down, you can do it, but I don't typically throw it out there because I don't really gain anything giving out my store. I guess the only thing I gain is just messages coming in from YouTube subscribers asking questions to my eBay store. Yep, I am a special guy, Wayne Z. You've got a special name too. Cyberclone, you keep it real. I appreciate it. Waynesy, I'm always playing hard to get with you. Abdul says, my supplier is from another country. Is it better to ship all the products to France and then list them on eBay? That's a good question right there. My supplier is from another country. I'm not really sure what you're talking about, to be honest. Brian, I know you're not crazy. I'm just busting your balls, man. Are you going to start a fitness channel? No, I am not going to. Jacob asks, have you ever had to accept a return? Let me turn this a little bit. Have you ever had to accept a return for a brand new electronic item? Should you give a full refund as it has significantly lost value and the reason was simply didn't like it, plus it was sold GSP? I thought if you sell something via the global shipping program, I thought that you couldn't get returns. I thought like everything was done, but I'm not exactly sure. 100%. So I'm not sure about the global shipping program, how that all works in terms of returns, because I haven't had to return the global shipping program in like ever. um, but I have on Amazon, I get a lot of returns. They're brand new and they open it up and return it. And on Amazon, people can return things for whatever reason, right? So in that case, you would just ask for a reimbursement. If it was on eBay, that's tough right there. If they want to fight you and go through PayPal, they're going to typically always win. So I would just open up a claim if they're unreasonable, or just let them know, put something in your description saying, hey, any new item you sell, put it in a description. Returns are allowed up to 14 days or 30 days, but must be returned in the original condition. If it's new, in the package unopened. If it is open, then returns are void, or whatever you want to put out there. So you might want to put something in your description. Brian says all the cool resellers are starting fitness channels. Steve the wheatgrass picker. That would have been a great name. Mother's Day is next week, so what would be good items to list? I have collectible dolls, Pyrex, art, deco glass, probably all those items. I don't really know. I'm just doing my thing. I sell a lot of, or I pick up a lot of clothing. I try to sell a lot of clothing. Video games, board games. I kind of just stick to what I stick to. I don't know a ton about antiques and glassware and different things like that. Um, but I know the people who are doing merch by Amazon. If you are doing merch by Amazon, I would definitely get out some Mother's Day shirts. I'm sure those would sell pretty well. Gustavo says, I bought your new book and it's amazing. Thank you, Gustavo. Thank you. I don't know what book. I don't have any new books, but I've got some books that I've created a while ago, but they still sell. So I appreciate your support. Elba, maybe I'll be coming down to San Diego sometime. I really wish I was there now because it's pretty reckless out here in Connecticut. Wayne's, he says, I never find stuff new at the thrift stores. I mean, you just got to look in the right places and go at the right time. And I mean, some people go thrifting once a month and they say, I never find that, Steve. You said I could find it. You go to the thrift store once a month, or maybe you live in an area where the thrift stores just aren't that abundant. Maybe you don't live near a city or you don't have a lot of inventory coming in. Certain locations in the country are going to be better than others. I mean, unfortunately. So we've got a lot of opportunities over here, a lot of stuff being donated. So it might just be in your area or you're not going enough. Yeah, Jacob, I think that's reasonable. You know, the saying buyers are always right. I think that's BS, right? You want to make them happy and everything. But let's just be real, guys. Most people who buy your items on eBay are never going to buy from your eBay again. So you want to take care of them. You want to make them happy. You want to get good feedback. You don't want to screw them over and get a negative. But at the end of the day, are you going to bend how far are you going to bend your back to make it right for them, even if they're completely wrong? I mean, if I sell something that's $200 brand new board game and they tear it open and destroy it and send it back, like, screw you. Like, seriously, like, you've got to stand up for yourself at some point. So, you know, then again, if you're saying I accept returns and you don't have anything in your description about opening it up and destroying it and sending it back in a different condition, there's a point where maybe I am wrong. You can't say screw you anymore, because now the buyer's like, well, I opened it and I didn't like it. I returned it. You didn't say anything about I couldn't open it. So I guess there's a different way to look at it. So I would probably try to protect yourself as much as possible with writing something in the description, Jacob. Yeah, you might want to open a case, Jacob, and explain yourself. Uh, Natalia says, I'm from Hamden. Thrift stores here are not that good. Cool. So you're about 40 minutes away from me. I'm over near the Hartford area. You should check out the bins over in Hamden. You've got the Goodwill bins over there. So you could lurk around there for a couple hours a day and find some pretty good stuff. Speeding the Dark Knight. What's going on, Speeding the Dark Knight? They have any auctions in the area? I just started dabbling in them. I've never gone to an auction. There used to be an auction house around my area, but I never went to it. So busy with garage sales and thrift stores. found a pair of Miss Me jeans, and they had them all marked at 25, and some shoes marked at 19.99 to 24.99. Yeah, some thrift stores are just freaking wacky. I don't even know how they sell stuff. Some of these stores. Hey, what's going on, Tim? My buddy Tim Fisk is in the house. What up, Steve? I'll have to rewatch and see what you found. Yeah, Tim. I mean, you might have not wanted to sleep in today. There were some good deals. I went to a Tim's my buddy. He lives a town over. There was a neighborhood garage sale in off of Lytle Street, and there was about 10 or 12 sales within like half a mile, and that's where I found pretty much, most of the stuff, the video games, the Timbuktu bag, the Lowe Alpine, the Coach bag, quite a few things. So there wasn't a lot out today. So you missed out on a little bit, but not a bunch. Do you ever sell your Amazon returns? Yes, typically on eBay. Cyberclone says I lived in Waterbury in my teens. I don't go out to Waterbury much. It's a little, you know what I mean. So I try to stay away from Waterbury, but there's some thrift stores out there. How's the fasting and cold showers going? If you guys don't know, I'm doing a 30-day cold shower challenge. I'm actually on today's day 24. If you guys are a part of the green room, you get access to this other Facebook group called Green Room Life. And I've been documenting my journey in there, just kind of updating myself for accountability. Jennifer Leland's been doing it with me as well. Most people are just watching from the sideline like, Steve, you're a whack job. And I'm like, sometimes I am. But today's day 24, and I've been really enjoying the cold showers. Yeah, Cody says just saw a Timbuktu bag on eBay with 10 plus watchers. It's popular. It's really, really popular. Mr. Sadie Bubba bought a flat full of 2003 OEM Harley Davidson decals today for $6. Should yield $300 profit. Score, Bubba. That is crazy. That is a man. That is a really, really pretty cool score right there for $6. Holy mackerel. Steve, do you leave or remove stickers from the shrink wrap? If removed, how without ripping? I just peel them off with my fingers. There's one in the corner right here. Uh, you know, just got to be careful. Keep your nails a little long, but just rip it off like that. If they're on the books, I usually use something called a Scotty peeler. Look that up on Amazon. You get them for like $8 or $9, but I typically don't use a Scotty peeler on these because it'll tear them open if you're not careful. So, Carol, no, she no, she hasn't been taking them with me, but she's been taking them alongside me in a different state. We've been doing the journey together, but not in the same shower. Crazy Carol. Cody, what's the purpose of cold showers? Um, Cold showers have quite a few benefits. Number one, they wake you up like crazy. They've been found to give people more energy. They help with your skin. They help with your hair. They help with detoxification, strengthening your immune system. There's quite a few different benefits. So I typically do it for about anywhere between 2 to 5 minutes. I've been doing it like after a workout. So you guys could look into that. In Tim Ferriss's book, he talked about that as well. It's actually good for fat loss. It stimulates the brown fat in the body. And I don't know if it's been helping with my weight loss. I've lost 20 pounds, but I've been working out really hard too. So, um, yeah, that's a whole nother video. I prefer buy it now for most of the stuff that I have a firm grip of what it's worth. If I'm unsure, like for example, I sold a Mont Blanc pin set of pins the other day, and I started at 199 auction, $199 auction. It sold for 199, one bid. But I started at an auction that I was comfortable selling it at. And I went with auction over buy it now because I just wasn't sure what it would sell for. I couldn't find the exact set sold on eBay. So I didn't want to hold down my upside. So I put it at 199, 7-day auction, and who knows? I didn't know if it would sell for 200 or 500. It sold for two plus change. It was 75 bucks. Sold it for over 200. So I'm happy. Could have possibly gotten more, um, but I'm still very happy. So I think that's about it, guys. Someone's asking about a paint tag and the Goodwill items. I don't know how to get those out. I just have the marker that I can get out with the rubbing alcohol. So I don't think I've ever come across the paint. I would just do a Google search though. I'm sure you could find something. Yeah, sometimes with the Sharpie writing and stuff, it is tough. You know what I hate? Speaking of Sharpies, when they marker up the tags, like a really nice item, or sometimes they'll even get the marker on the shirt, or when they staple like a really nice shirt at Salvation Army, they'll staple the tag like right into the heart of it, and when you pull the tag off, it's just all ripped. I hate when they do that. So I think that's about it, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to hit the like button. I would definitely appreciate that. I'm excited to get this listed up, guys. What do you think? Let's get a screenshot. What's it called? A thumbnail. There we go. But I'm excited to get this listed up. I'm excited to list up this Villaware. This will be a cool little flip. Excited about the Zelda. That was a pretty cool little find. A lot of cool things. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. Let's get it up to 100 likes right now. If you want to see more videos, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, be sure to subscribe. Leave a comment below. Yeah, just be on the lookout for more videos, guys. They'll be coming soon. I've got a lot more ideas. And as I always say, I'm here to help you guys out as much as possible. So again, thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next video and have an amazing day. Bye-bye.